Hi everyone, my name is Arnie, teacher Baja Customs again. I want you to invite you to see the project that we're working on. We're just going to show you 3 projects for the moment in which we're working on. This is a 1970 Super B. It's going to be a restomood at all and 100% restoration after the swap. Here what we're working on right now, we have a 2015 Challenger engine and transmission that we're working on. We're swapping in. We do the front high performance suspension. We did the rear suspension high performance as well. We're modifying the transmission tunnel inside in order to fit that huge transmission, which you're going to see right next to the vehicle on my left. We're going to do the wiring and air conditioning, and the harness is going to be as well new. And then we're going to test the vehicle after the swap, which means we're going to make it run. We're going to drive it over. The owner is going to drive it, myself we're going to drive it, in order to see if everything is safe, all the job that we have done is safe, and the performance. And then after that, not that we're going to make sure that everything is working fine, we're going to disassemble the whole vehicle again, everything from A to Z. Why? Because we're going to work on the body. We're going to sandblast it. We're going to treat the cancer. You might see it beautiful, but it has some cancer spots here and there, rain gutters, some of the places that has cancer. And then we're going to start treat it like that. All the cancer is going to be replaced with new metal. We're going to paint it the same color because that's what the owner is looking for. And then after the paint, we're going to start the ensemble everything back again. Interior is going to be full customized. And then we're going to put the engine back again, transmission, suspension, and then after that is going to be a final product, same color as you're seeing right now, green. The rims that you're seeing right now, that's just for testing. Those are not going to be the rims that we're going to use for the final result. But even like that already looks fantastic. It has a beautiful seat. It's lower. It looks a mean badass car. And then, as I was saying, this is the second project I want to show you guys. This is a 1970 BMW 2002i. The I means this is fuel injection, which is rare. A lot of people, the guys that they're into the BMWs, are seeking for this version. This is the most expensive version of this vehicle. This vehicle came from San Francisco. The owner came driven it all the way from up there. It runs like champ, like new, but it has some problems on the body. It has cancer here and there, and the owner decided to go through the whole process to disassemble the vehicle, sandblast it all, and then start working from zero on the rusty here. We had, it has some major cancer over here. You will see in some images that we're going to show you during the video. And all this corner was damaged totally as well. And all those fender edges had cancer totally, so we rebuilt them. We didn't buy any part, we just had it fixed with new metal as it should in order to prevent cancer again. Also, We have this edge of the fender as well. That was pretty much with cancer. The spare tire bucket was pretty much half of it was with cancer. So we set up new metal, make the shape, and paint it. This color is the original as it came by the trim. The undercarriage was treated as well, texturized and painted with black as factory. And then now we're in the process of starting to rebuild everything. We're going to start with the front suspension, rear suspension, and then we're going to start working on the brake lines, fuel lines, and then after that we're going to start to set up the wire harness. Actually, this car was so beautiful preserved that we're going to use pretty much 85% of the parts that originally had. The wire harness of this vehicle is impressively clean and beautiful. So we're going to use it back again. And then we're going to start to set up the engine, transmission, and we will start working on the interiors and cluster, dash, and then the glasses and the final product. Probably going to end up doing this in a couple of months. So after that, I guess the owner is going to show up and pick up the car and driving it back to San Francisco. But follow me. We're gonna go to the third vehicle. Okay, this is the third project that I want to show you guys that we're working on right now. So many projects that we have, but this car, this is a 1970 Mustang Boss 302. This vehicle has a particular story that's kind of dramatic because the owner of the vehicle has been going through 5 shops. Ours is the 5th. The previous 4 shops were in the States, between Arizona and California. In between those last 4 shops, most of the original parts from the vehicle were stolen. And the major one was the engine. This was a matching number Mustang Boss 302, and during that process, you know, people are not that good everywhere, and they stole the engine, they stole some other parts. A lot of the parts are missing. We have been working in this car for 2 years so far, and the major problem with that is parts. They're very difficult to source, and they're very specific for this vehicle. Engine parts are really hard to find in order to achieve totally 100% stock Mustang Boss 302. But now we're almost on the final stage of it. Interior are almost done. Engine is inside. It's a 302 Boss. It's not much in number, but it's a 302 Boss. We're looking for some other parts that we're missing in order to start the engine pretty close. We're pretty close to that point. And front suspension was totally done. Rear suspension was totally done. The body was sandblasted. And this is the original car according to the trim of the vehicle in that year. The wire harness is new. Look at the beautiful lines. Look at the color. This car has been painted for the last year. It has been sitting here with us painted with that color for a year now. You can see all the lines are beautifully done. Everything. We still have to set up the decals, which remember the decals are going all the way on the top on black. It's going to be black over here all the way to the end. It has the louver window on the fastback. It has the wing on the back on the trunk. This is a beautiful car. This is a beautiful car, and it's almost ready to go. Give us your likes, give us your thoughts, help us out to spread. Here in Mexico, we have a good quality of labor. That's why pretty much all of our customers are from the States. They do appreciate our work, and it's even cheaper. So give us your like, give us your thoughts, and we're TJ Baja Customs. Thanks for watching.